What's going on, guys? Jock, you want to say something to the camera? Right there? No? Alright. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This video is certainly going to be a lot more experimental than any other of my videos I've done so far, and that's because I've never really done any kind of vlogging style of video, and that's what this video is going to be today. So yes, the main idea of this video, I have a plan for it. I'm going to talk about the new camera gear I got, or more audio equipment gear, not camera gear, excuse me. But first, I'm going to go to the gym. I'm sure you guys are pretty aware of the state of gas prices right now, so personally, don't really want to drive the 35-minute drive to the gym, so I'm going to be working out in my basement. There's not a lot here. There's not very heavy dumbbells here, but it's better than nothing. The cool thing about working at home is you can wear pajama pants, and no one's going to judge you for it. Well, to be fair, I'm sure if you wore pajama pants to a commercial gym, no one would care either, but here we are. Obviously, I did a lot more than that, but that's how I feel about recording for this today, because, you know, this is a guitar channel, you know. This is an experimental video, but not that much. Anyways, I'm going to take you guys upstairs and talk to you guys about the musical equipment that I've recently acquired. I just talked to the camera for about 5 minutes straight about what I'm going to be retelling you now, because I realized the microphone wasn't turned on, and so no audio was captured. That's fun. But the piece of audio equipment that I purchased was this Complete Audio 2 audio interface. Now I'm going to be completely honest with you guys, I really don't know how to use this thing. And the reason why I'm telling you guys about this is because I've run into a few issues with this. I mean, of course I've watched a bunch of YouTube videos on like how to use it, but it's still a little bit shaky on my knowledge on this piece of equipment. And the reason why I purchased the Complete Audio 2 instead of something like the Focusrite Scarlett 2i2, which is the best-selling audio interface, is because they're basically the same thing, and the Scarlett is the best-selling interface, and if it's the same thing, I'm not going to get what everyone else has. I want to be a little bit different, you know? So the reason why I purchased an audio interface is that way I could use this microphone that I purchased called the Shure SM57. The reason why I went with this microphone instead of maybe any other microphone is because I watched a bunch of YouTube videos on how to mic up cabinets, just because I want to learn how to be better with YouTube, and this seemed to be the microphone that a lot of those YouTubers were using, and it was a great price, so I decided to pick it up as well. But of course, it is XLR, meaning you have to use an audio interface to go along with it. That's the reason why I picked up these two, is so that way I could learn how to properly mic up a cabinet. And before I talk about miking up a cabinet, let me talk to you guys about another issue that I ran into. So basically, an audio interface isn't really as simple as just plugging in the audio interface to your computer and recording something. I wish it was that simple, but it's not. You know, there's a lot more software and stuff and drivers you have to download that I didn't know about. So at first I was very frustrated. You know, I plugged it in, I opened up my DAW that I had just recently downloaded, still don't really have any idea how to use that as well, and it wouldn't register, nothing was there. So of course I looked at more tutorials on how to do that, and then I learned I had to install some drivers. So I installed some drivers, and it took me about 3 hours to actually get it to recognize this. And there's a couple reasons why it took me so long. Another reason is because the PositiveGrid Spark is also technically an audio interface. And I don't actually have any speakers in my setup. There's the monitor doesn't have any speakers. I don't have any external speakers. I'm using the PositiveGrid Spark as a soundbar for my computer. And so I'm pretty sure having two audio interfaces plugged into a computer at the same time, it kind of messes with it, I guess. And so it was very, very difficult to actually make it so that way I was able to hear what I was recording. The only way I was actually able to make it work was if I plugged in headphones into the PositiveGrid Spark. So like nothing was actually able to come through the speakers of the Spark, but as soon as I used headphones into the top input of the Spark, then I was able to hear. But then I ran into another problem. The next problem is there was a delay in the in whatever I was playing or talking into the microphone from what I was hearing. And so, of course, playing with a delay that you don't want it's a strange sensation. And so I don't really know how to completely get rid of that delay. I know how to lower the amount of delay that there is, but the lower time that you make the delay, the closer you make it like to your actual voice or what you're playing, the more glitchy it gets, and that's very frustrating. So if you guys know how to get rid of that delay, that would be very helpful to me if you guys help me out. Because again, guys, I really don't know what I'm doing with this stuff. I'm obviously very new to audio and everything like that. So if you guys were able to help me, that would be fantastic. If you guys can point me in the right direction, you know what I mean. And then basically the last issue I ran into was once I finally got everything mic'd up and plugged in and working, it didn't sound that good, which is strange. Like whenever I had the mic in front of the speaker itself on the cabinet, and I played around with like the placement, and no matter where I put the microphone onto the cabinet, it didn't sound like the amp. It just sounded not good, if that makes any sense. And so maybe I'm doing something wrong with like the settings on this or the settings on the DAW. Again, I don't really know. So like I just want it to be able to sound like the amp is playing. It just sounds like a crappier version of it. And of course, this isn't a knock to either one of these two pieces of gear or my amp or anything like that. All of them have the capability of sounding fantastic. I definitely believe it's just user error, and because I don't really know what I'm doing, I don't really know how to record anything yet. So I'm going to get everything plugged in, and I'll let you guys get a little sound demo. Alrighty, so this is how I have everything set up. I have the Shure SM57 about a finger length and a half away from the mesh of the speaker itself. And it is lined up. I'm not sure exactly how well you can see that, but it's basically like, if it's on the speaker, it's about right there. So I have the cable running all the way down and through, up into the audio interface, as you can see here, and that is plugged into the USB ports on the back of my computer. So right now I'm just going to be using my Gibson SG for this video. I haven't really played this guitar a lot on the channel recently, so this guitar I'm going to be using. So I'm going to be opening up my DAW. Here we go. And I'm using Ableton Live Lite 11. I guess that's just what a lot of other people recommended to me, and I mean, I guess it works. So if we go to the DAW here, again, I have everything plugged in and turned on. Go Control, comma, right? Yep, there we go. So I'm gonna go hardware setup, and okay, so why is it like this? Why does it have this thing? I mean, so basically I just clicked a bunch of buttons, and those notification things went away. But as you can see here, I have the Spark 40 USB, which is the Spark. I only have the out turned on. That way, ideally, the only sound that should be coming out is through the Spark. That way I'm able to hear what I'm playing. And then the in, which obviously is the input, is the microphone into the complete audio too. So with those boxes checked and turned on, then ideally this should work. Basically, let's see what I need to do. So if you look right here where my mouse is, you can see like it knows there's audio coming through, as you can see through the green indicator there. I think I need to click in. That way I'm able to like record, I guess. And I'm gonna see if I can just record something real quick. Now that I'm done recording that, let's stop this here. Let's go back and listen to it. And as you can tell, there's no audio coming through the Spark, so let me go ahead and try and grab my headphones, plug that in, and maybe I'll be able to hear it then. So, it is very quiet for some reason. Like, I have the volume turned up all the way in my headphones, turn it up on the computer, it's not doing anything. So, let me see if I can turn on the gain on this. Does nothing, so I have no idea. Again, I'm just kind of sitting here, like, thinking. So, like, when I was recording that, I had the gain set on the input 1 of the complete audio 2, set at 12 o'clock, directly up. That should ideally be plenty, but as you can tell, based on this audio, it's way too quiet. But something I did notice is whenever I did have it all the way up, the gain, that's when it started to sound really bad. So I feel like that might be my problem, is the gain's turned up too high on the interface. But then again, it's like, how am I able to hear what I'm playing? So basically, that's all the criticisms I have of today. Hopefully you guys can help me out, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this more vloggy style of video. I had a little workout routine, and the rest is just me complaining about not knowing anything about technology. But I'm going to do a little bit of a jam sesh. I'm wearing pajamas, so I guess it's a pajamin session. So anyways, that was stupid. I'm sorry, guys. But anyways, I'm going to go play my SG, and with the same setup I just showed you, but give you guys a different camera angle, and hopefully you'll enjoy, and hopefully it might actually help you guys help me. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Oh gosh, guys, I am back, and I'm in the process of trying to export the audio I just recorded with Ableton, and I ran into this issue. So this is mildly frustrating. Saving and exporting are currently deactivated. Cool. So I click Y, and nothing's really explained. So I don't know what to tell you guys. I'm gonna need some dire help with all this audio stuff. So if you guys can link me to like a good YouTube video to help me out, or if you guys know, maybe we can exchange contact information or whatever, and maybe I can get this stuff figured out. Oh, and before I start recording again, another big reason on why I got another microphone is that way I'm able to talk to this microphone while also having something recording while I'm playing guitar. Because before, if I had anything mic'd up to my amp, which is actually the microphone that I'm using to record right now, I wasn't able to actually talk to the camera. So that's another big reason of why I got another microphone. But anyways, let me just start my jam. That little riff there, keep that in mind, because I made that riff, and that's something I might use in the future, so that's another hint of why I got all this audio recording stuff. I'm going to record that one more time and just see if I can play it a little bit more clean. Thanks guys for watching. I'll see you later.